Oh, Lord. We back with another one. What's up? I said we back with another one. Please come in and smash the like button. We here now. I know YouTube want to hate. I know the haters want to hate. But we back. We back with more boxing. That's what y'all want from me. I shall deliver. Let me finish setting up. Y'all got to get the likes up, though. Shout out to Kamal Oz. He was up here. What the heck? He's up here regulating. Russian bot, what's up? Please get the likes up while we finish setting up. Bud Ali, talk to him. Try to tell y'all this. I'm trying to show y'all what's up. Y'all got to get the likes up because I'm not here for YouTube playing games and stuff. I'll just make other content. Y'all not finna mess with the hourly rate. Y'all not finna mess with the productivity. Y'all got to get the likes up. I told you I'm the algorithm assassin. One way or another, we gonna break this YouTube algorithm. Believe it. Believe it, please. Trackman, what up? What's the word? Big Money Ego in the chat. A1 Diggs, what's up? I see you. Kamal Oz was the very first person in here. He said, let's get it. Sunday night Boxingego recap. I want those likes to 150. Absolutely. Let me start off by saying this. And it's going to confuse people. But I want y'all to feel this. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, because I want you guys to get this message. If y'all can hear me loud and clear, type the word yes or Y for yes. If you can hear what Boxingego is about to say, type Y for yes or the word yes. Okay, y'all can hear me. So, quote me on this. Boxing fans. Them. We flipping boxing fans to birds. Boxing fans are the worst of all sports. Boxing got the worst, most Benedict Arnold turncoat fans in all of boxing. A lot of you guys must live miserable lives. You guys are pathetic. Pathetic. If you see me, don't say nothing to me. Don't speak to me. If you are a pathetic fan and a miserable person, I don't want that energy even around me. So if you see me in public, boxing, don't talk to me, bro. Boxing, Ego launches missiles on jump. I got to because, bro, people trying to dog out Wilder and it's corny. Like acting like the man didn't really resurrect the heavyweight division for the first time in this era since Mike Tyson. Y'all corny, bro. He lost. I have no listen, I'm a man. Whether I win or lose, I'm a man. Y'all gonna respect me as such. The thing is this. the boxing fans, especially in 2024, there's no code. It's like gangbanging. I couldn't be a gangbanger in 2024 because y'all allow stuff like snitching. Back in the day, in like the 80s and 90s, that's like prime banging. That's like prime big banging, where you could trust your fellow Crips, or like, all right, cut, you could trust fellow Bloods. If you're a gangbanger in 2024, best of luck to you, because there's no code. That's how boxing is. Straight up, we already got a lot of in-house problems with boxing. It's the Wild Wild West, and there's no code amongst fans. Bro, me personally, I'm a big fan of Dustin Poirier in the UFC. The man just got submitted in the final round, but given his age, the wars he's been through, him challenging for a title, I respect Dustin Poirier still, even though he just lost in his title and he might retire and he probably not gonna ever win a title in the UFC. Bro, these UFC fighters, they mess around, have like double-digit losses and all this stuff, and the UFC fans, he just got called out by Volks. You know what I mean? And that's another good fight. So he might continue to fight. I don't know. But neither of them got a title, so it would just be a good fight. But you see how the UFC fans, like, they don't just dump on their people. But boxing be like, aha, I told you he had spaghetti legs. Y'all corny, bro. Straight like that. We started the show straight like that. A lot of y'all corny, bro. First of all, Wilder done smashed more bad chicks than you. So that already makes you corny. Bro, these dudes, they chicks be looking like water moccasin, and then they be hating like super hardcore. And listen, the thing with me is, put some respect on my name. Hey, block him. Who is you? You was the one putting RIP Wilder. I seen, bro, block track man. We gonna get you off the track. We knock you off track. You getting derailed. He said, put some respect on. I don't even know who you are. What you mean, put some respect on your name? You was the first person in here talking about some rest in peace Wilder. You a bum. Get these bums out my dimension. Stop playing with me, bro. Listen, I have no problem with the fighter losing. Wilder lost bad. I'm going to break it down. Actually, I got a detailed video explaining why Wilder lost. So stay tuned to the channel. So this ain't about, because Wilder lost. It's, you see, when Wilder loses, the level of hate and stuff like that. And please don't say nothing about Devin Haney, because the Haney camp, the negativity that they attracted, they put out. Wilder didn't disrespect Zhang. He didn't disrespect the fans. He said, this is potentially my last fight, my last hurrah. So we talking about two different things. Because I know the Haney-ax is in here. Devin Haney. Bro, I know you Haney-ax is up in here. Yeah. Bro, I know the Haney-ax trying to compare the two. Bro, I talk boxing on a case-by-case basis. Bro, the Haney-ax, but Devin got hate. Devin. Bro, we not talking about Devin. This don't have nothing to do with Devin. Hey, real talk, bro. See, cause now I gotta spank me a Haney-ax. If I gotta give me a Haney-ax, I gotta give me a Haney-ax. Cause the Haney-ax, they trying to compare the two. The Devin. Everybody, Devin. Bro, this don't have nothing to do with Devin. Let's do the math. Devin was undefeated. He said he was Pretty Boy Floyd reincarnated. His team souped it up. The fans gaslit him. Plus, they called Ryan Garcia a horrible C-class fighter, said he a bum, they're going to get him out of boxing, yada, yada, yada. You called him a C-class fighter. Wilder never said Zhang can't crack. He never said Zhang ain't a good fighter. He didn't say he's a C-plus fighter and I'm an A-plus fighter. He literally told you, hey, I'm going to see if I still got it, basically. And this might be the end of the road if I can't beat a Zhang. So right off that, we're not talking about the same thing. So to the Haney-ax, chill, grab a seat. Because I already know the Haney-ax mom. Devin, but Devin. Bro, this ain't got nothing to do with Devin. And the other thing is, Wilder was an entertainer for the sport of boxing. Like, his fights that given year, he might have had the best knockout. Devin ain't had the best knockouts, in that given year where he got the knockout. He ain't had a knockout. We're talking about different things, people. I'm talking about the disrespect Wilder specifically is receiving from boxing fans because he got cooked by Zhang. It's just disrespectful. So I want to start this message off by saying, boxing fans, a lot of you guys are miserable, pitiful. You in a lifetime battle with yourself, like Kendrick Lamar said. It's disgusting. People trying to play mathematicians and stuff and say like, oh, I told you everything about Wilder and I told you he wouldn't beat Joshua. Bro, boxing, I've said it for the longest. Triangle theories don't work. And we're talking about timing. Timing is everything in the sport of boxing. Zhang and Wilder fought when they fought. It played out how it played out. I got a detailed video because I don't duck or dodge no topics in boxing. So I got a detailed video I'll drop tonight explaining why Wilder got knocked out. But that's not what this live stream, what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the level of disrespect. People, just it's on some like kick you while you're down, dump on you type of stuff. And it's just, to me, it's corny when it comes to Wilder because Wilder single-handedly made the heavyweight division fun again. And in his prime or in his era, like where everything was clicking, he brought a lot to the game and a lot of excitement. And he really overachieved, if I'm being real. He overachieved, got in boxing for the right reasons, started late, got into boxing because his daughter had a special needs, and y'all just corny. Listen, if you corny, stay a while. Don't be near me, cause I don't deal with negative and corny energy. Wilder, he has nothing to be ashamed of. It is what it is. He lost. He lost bad, but he lost. You know what I'm saying? But people like, I told you everything about Wilder. And, now they going back trying to pick apart his wins and say he lost. And, he's been exposed. And I told, bro, it's not even all that. He just lost. Like, Roy Jones kept fighting on probably past the point where he shouldn't have. And he started losing. It don't take away from Roy Jones was the baddest dude when he was the baddest dude. Stop playing. That's what I'm saying. These ain't real boxing fans, bro. And there's a lot of racists. I don't like racists in general, but I don't like when the racists feel like they have a voice. And usually when a black fighter loses, that's when their voice is amplified. And they start talking like they know boxing and stuff. Bro, get these tiki torch muffs out the comments. Yeah. When they go high, you go low. When people go low, you go high. People are going low on Wilder right now. I'm not finna do that, bro. He lost. I have no problem breaking down the loss. He made mistakes in there. We could talk about it from a boxing perspective. But for people who are going above and beyond that, like rejoicing because some Chinese big ninja knocked him out, it's just corny to me, bro. And like the funny thing is, like Zhang, I met Zhang. He's cool. I met him. I got a picture with him. Met Wilder. But like the thing is, in this stream, I had to get this off my chest. I will break down some of the things, and I got the detailed video coming, but I'll talk about the fight and kind of what went wrong for Wilder, etc. But I just had to address the corniness that I see. That being said, do I think me personally think Wilder should retire? Yes, I do. See how real I keep it? But I'm keeping it boxing. Y'all, a lot of these people, I told you Wilder's legs. They talking about his legs and who he getting in the car with, who his girlfriend is. These dudes is weird, bro. Keep the weird from around me. That's all I ask. Let me come in, hit the record button, do my 1-2 thing, bless this mic, talk this boxing, but keep the weirdo away from me, bro. I ain't with that. I'm a grown man. Like, you gotta miss me with all that. And people talking about Wilder, who he's dating and all that. Bro, y'all corny, bro. All Wilder's girls that I seen is better than anything these dudes had. So there's that. You worried about, bro? You worried about who Wilder is dating, but you dating Big Bertha, and she looked terrible. You know, you meet a motherfucker with their eyes real close together. That's how your girl look. Your girl got the eyes too close together. Hey, what's worse, when the girl eyes is too close together or when they too far apart? Let me know in the comment section. What is worse? When the chick eyes is like real, like, have you ever seen them? They got the eyes like real close together. It look like Mr. Potato Head, or when it's like far apart like an alien. Hey, my boy Spo said the hammerhead shark. Yeah, the far apart joint might be too out of pocket. Okay, so she got the hammerhead shark. She got the shark bites. Her all far apart. You put a ruler in the middle. Your eyes still ain't. Yeah. Hey, I can't stand. Hey, more so than the eyes. This is my pet peeve. You ever meet when the beezy got corn teeth? That's what I call it. I don't know what y'all call it. Y'all ever seen corn teeth? That's the worst. Let me know if y'all seen corn teeth. C-O-R-N. Corn teeth. It look like little niblets of corn. Like the teeth it be all gum. Bro, don't come at me with the all gum. You got the shark gums protruding and they look bloody and inflamed, and then you got the baby corn teeth. Nah, bro, I ain't messing with that. Bro, I'll show you every chick I ever dated. I ain't never had corn teeth, cuz I can't. What am I gonna kiss the corn teeth? Children of the corn? Bro, I don't like them. You an adult and you still got them baby teeth. Come out looking like Flipper with them little dolphin teeth. Bro, she got them dolphin teeth. What's that dolphin from Sega? Echo? Bro, what's that dolphin game from Sega? It's called Echo, wasn't it? Echo the Dolphin. Hold on. Yeah, the bit look like Echo. Oh, I forgot about this, bro. Bit came out looking like Sega Genesis. Echo the Dolphin. Y'all remember this. Y'all too young for this. Bro, you come to pick her up first date, she look like Echo. Bro, y'all remember that? Bro, I promise on dead homies, like I ain't messing with them the corn teeth, the Echo the Dolphin teeth. Bro, see, this is what I'm saying. Like this type, yeah, I ain't messing with that. Bro, it look like little igloos. Yeah, nah, it look like elephant toes. When the teeth look like elephant toes, count Boxingego out. Bro, don't this look like elephant toes? Hold on, let me show you, because I don't think y'all seen what an elephant toe look like until Boxingego. Elephant toes. Bro. Yeah, when the teeth look like them elephant toes, I ain't rocking. Y'all out y'all scout, you think ego rock. Look, elephant toes, told you. Bro, when the teeth look like that, I'm out. How am I wrong? Come on, Towel. Y'all better throw the towel on the chick with them teeth. Y'all trying to blame me. Yeah, like this what I'm talking about. Hell no. Blood. Hey, yo. Bro, if she got this yo chick got this and you hating on Wilder. Wow. Bro, this is precisely what I'm talking about. Can y'all see that? Bro, look how small the teethers are. Look at them little. Look, I can't. I'm sorry, bro. It's like you filed it down, like you use a prison file, filed your down. Nah, I can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, but dude's talking about who Wilder dating. Your chick, she out here looking like this. Hey, babe, how was work? Bro, you don't hey babe me with them teeth. Bro, that don't even, how you even brush? How do you even brush with, like, see, I got good teeth. I ain't had no braces, nothing. Look. Look. See, so I'll talk about the teeth. Y'all can't talk because y'all ain't even got the proper hygiene to be having this conversation. Bro, I got good teeth naturally. Yeah, it be dudes looking like this, talking about, yeah, Deontay, man. I try to tell you he sucks. Look at his chicken legs, bruv. Bro, this is who's talking. How you got a space between the two front? Man, get him out of here. Bro, bunch of British teeth coming in the comment section. Oh, yeah, mate, I tried to tell you, AJ, he'll do him and spark him out, AJ, with the bronze bomber, the bell end. Bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Bang, mate. Yeah, banging. While you bloody wanker, banging, bro. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. None of you British teeth. None of if y'all got it. Yeah, your bloody bell ends on a Tuesday, bro. And then your Staus, Wilder, your Staus. Yeah, I don't care about none of that. What y'all talking about? Shout out to Wilder. I mean, Zhang beat him, but some of y'all ain't even qualified. Y'all never gave the man credit anyway. Somebody said Sam Cassell edition teeth. Hey, y'all gotta get my likes up. We having fun. I got my Starbucks. We working. Yeah, so anyway, I just see people trying to dogpile Wilder. That's corny to me, bro. Wilder saved boxing, not just the heavyweight division. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's disrespectful for Wilder particularly, where Wilder came in the game at a time where excitement was needed, but now all the fans trying to dogpile him. I have no problem him losing or him talking about the loss. That's not even an issue. It's the pitiful boxing fans. Some of y'all are real life corny. All I'm asking, unsubscribe to me. That's fine. If you're corny and you got corn teeth and you trying to talk and your girl teeth look like this, then just unsubscribe from me, because we ain't got nothing in common. I'm not finna go out of my way when a person just lost. They had a hell of a run. I mean, to be honest, the way Wilder's going out, if I'm being honest, that's what happens to most legends in boxing. Look at Marco Antonio Barrera, right? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why these races don't even make sense, because they don't even know the history of the sport. Like, I guarantee a lot of these races, if you go back and ask them who their favorite legendary fighters were, most of them, Mike Tyson went out bad. Marco Antonio Barrera got cooked by Amir Khan. You had Prince Nassim got cooked by Barrera. Roy Jones kept losing. Chavez, Costa Tszyu. Oscar got cooked by Pacquiao, Lil A. You know what I'm saying? Eric Morales got spun around by Danny Garcia. See, y'all don't know boxing. Father Time is undefeated. Ali, Trevor Berbick. You see what I'm saying? Nah, Roy Jones, that one hurt. And then not only he lose to Tarver, he lost the very next fight to Glenn Johnson. Yeah, Holyfield losing to Victor, whatever, Belfort. Like, come on, bro. Floyd is the best. Ken Norton got destroyed by Cooney. Larry Holmes, Tyson. Like, you know what I mean? It happens. So, to be honest, most of the fighters, because like Sergio Martinez, I love Sergio Martinez. He went out bad, if we're being honest. I'm not talking about them little comeback, no-name fights. I'm talking about when he retired from Cotto. Or he went out bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. You think Ryan Garcia is more cuter than Inui? That's what's up. Block him. The fact that you even asked that is mad suspect. Do you think Ryan Garcia is cuter than NOA? Yeah, you NOA. My shooters will block you. It's okay. Boxing got some corny fans, bro. Like, just whatever that was, corny, people hating on Wilder. I got a video to all the people asking about the fight. I literally did a video. I'll be dropping it. I'll drop it at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come back to YouTube. It's the key. It's like basically kind of like a film study, but I can't show you the whole like video footage. But it's pretty detailed, and it shows precisely why Wilder got knocked out. So let me talk about the fight. I had to get that off my chest though, because there's a lot of corniness in boxing. So we got to speak on that. So about the actual fight, Wilder got cooked. That goes without saying. But if you notice, I keep it real on my platform. I told you this wasn't a good, like, stylistic matchup for Wilder at this stage, coming off a loss to Parker. This just spelled trouble to me. I don't understand how people didn't see this. I truly don't. Stylistically, Zhang is a nightmare for Wilder. He's big as hell, which I kept saying, oh, I met him. He's big. He's big. He's big. He's big. There's a reason I was saying that, because big doesn't always matter. So I don't say it anytime someone's bigger. I'm telling you and dropping jewels and giving you the gems before, so you guys understand why I'm saying it. Like, basically, if Boxingego speaks, there's a reason to it. I don't just put out, like, I'm very calculated, if you will. Zhang being big is a problem because not only is he big, he moves well for being big. He's a southpaw, and it was a do or die fight for him because he too lost to Joseph Parker. He's 40 years old. He's looking to try to get an Anthony Joshua, Dubois, bigger opportunities. So I don't even understand, to be honest. He's slow but very powerful. But that slow stuff don't matter in boxing when you have timing. Why do people keep saying that? Y'all got to study and respect the game of boxing. No matter what attribute a person possesses, there's a way to negate or counter that attribute. You think Danny Garcia is faster than Amir Khan? You think Juan Manuel Marquez is faster than Manny Pacquiao? Stop telling me about Zhang being slow. None of that matters in boxing. It could matter if you don't know how to handle someone faster, but not if you're a good counterpuncher. Marquez is way slower than Pacquiao, and who got a knockout over the other person? Okay, Marquez got a knockout over Pacquiao, not the other way around. Speed can be beaten by timing. Boxing 101. Boxing 101. You can always negate whatever is being done with the right game plan. If you have the, like, I'm not saying speed doesn't beat in certain situations. I'm talking about if you possess the right attributes, then you can negate it. I'm not saying everyone knows how to deal with fast people. That's not what I'm saying. It depends on the individual. Zhang, he don't throw that many punches, and he's slower, but that's to his benefit. If you're heavy-handed, you don't have to throw a bunch of punches. What are y'all talking about? Wilder out here fighting guys 80 pounds, 70. Well, unless he rehydrated more. 70 pounds heavier. Same Haney crying about 3 pounds. I mean, it does matter different in lighter divisions than heavyweight, but I get what you're saying overall. Bro, Zhang being slow, none of that matters. He doesn't waste punches. Wilder was wasting punches. He was throwing the right, but his timing was off. And he was leaving himself open. I got a breakdown coming. I'm telling you, what happened to Wilder is this. You can believe me. You don't have to believe me. I get paid the same. I don't really care. Wilder is an athletic fighter, an awkward fighter with immense power and athleticism. Like prime Wilder, that was the package. Prime Wilder, that was the package. Wilder has always made mistakes or approached boxing with things that you wouldn't teach if you were trying to show a young student the right way. Like, you know, at times have your hands down. A coach is not going to tell you to just walk with your hands down. However, there's Sergio Martinez. There's Roy Jones. Some people feel comfortable. You know, I'd even seen Carmel Moulton with his hands down. You see what I'm saying? That's something they did. This is the problem. When you're an athletic fighter and through wars, through attrition, time, inactivity, getting older, father time, all these things put together, if you slow down any bit, if you relied on those things over sound boxing 101 fundamentals, you now become more susceptible. It always happens in boxing. For different people, it could happen at different ages. Floyd Mayweather is TBE. He's the GOAT because when he started having hand issues and he started fighting bigger people, if Floyd didn't stay disciplined, stay cardioed, and increase and learn with the ring IQ and fundamentals didn't get sharper, then he would have got cooked as he got older. The reason Floyd didn't get cooked, despite fighting younger, bigger, potentially faster people, is because of this. A lot of athletic fighters who are naturally gifted might not be relying on this as much, and they got this innate speed. They got freakish ability or power or speed or a combination of these things. But again, through inactivity, through loss, attrition, wars, sometimes that stuff catches up with you, plus age. So those athletic fighters, towards the end of their career, almost all of them, unless they make an adjustment, they start getting cooked at the end of their careers. Or if you just run into someone who's more technically sound, henceforth, Prince Nassim Hamed, freakish athlete, speed, but he got in there with someone who's a superior boxer, Marco Antonio Barrera, and he looked bad in that fight. Like he got pieced up. You see what I'm saying? So I knew this Zhang, I kept warning you guys when I talked about it. This Zhang matchup was really bad for Wilder. Really bad. You got a guy who's way too big, really a super heavyweight. Wilder's best weight is like 214, low 220s. So you're already at a, 70 pound, 80 pound weight deficit. Your right is really the money shot. You got rid of Breland for, Breland, obvious reasons. You weren't feeling him no more, whatever. Then JD's is still there, but then your primary coach is Malik Scott. And I felt like Malik Scott tried to help Wilder become more cerebral and more of a boxer. But the thing is, that's changing what's even got Wilder to this point, in my opinion. The thing with a coach is this. it's like a sculpture. If the sculpture is near finished, you don't want to start taking away too much. Like the sculpture is almost like Michelangelo or these like statues, the thinker, the statue is almost finished. That's what an older fighter is. They're like a statue that's like 98% done. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to start removing too much or start from scratch or anything like that. You just make little subtle changes like, oh, let me make the eyebrow a little bit more detailed or whatever. But you don't want to do too much. Another comparison, because I'm the king of analogies, is if somebody's cutting their own like beard, and I can tell you this from firsthand experience, but if you try to cut your own like lineup, you're trying to line yourself up, line your beard and mustache, and you got the mustache and beard looking pretty crispy, there comes a point where your mustache and beard, you should stop fidgeting with it, because the more you try to be a perfectionist, the more likely you are to mess something up. Anybody ever try to line themselves up? And if you try to get too intricate, you're going to mess up, because then now you took this side down too much. So you need symmetry. You got to take this side down. So now it's a back and forth where you're trying to even it out, and then you'll mess around and look like a Frenchman with that little thin, you're going to have that thin joint because you kept playing with your beard, trying to get the clippers and trying to get it just right. And then you done seesawed you got that little, you got the little Zorro. Do y'all understand what you going to mess around and look like Hitler. You going to keep playing with it. And then you done mess around, you got the Hitler 999. Bro, you out here looking like Adolf with your beard Adolf. Your beard and mustache Adolf. That's a bar. Bro, you kept trying to get the clippers so pristine and try to do, now you got the Adolf. Yo, you like 999. What is it? Bro, you done gave yourself a how did he get the emoji? I'm so done, bro. You done Charlie Chaplin yourself. You done hit you right here with it. What is 999? Bro, that's why you don't want to keep playing with it. Like, come on, bro. Shout out to Kamal. Salute to Wilder for overachieving. Bars. He started boxing late. First ballot Hall of Famer, broke records for WBC title defenses. His mistake was selecting an unqualified Malik Scott. Kamal says Derek James, Buddy McGirt, or Ronnie Shields would have been better. I effed up my hairline all the time, pushing my stuff back, and I had to go bald a few times. I see. That's what I'm saying. Anybody who that's the analogy I'm giving you guys for. Shout out to Kamal. That's the analogy I'm giving you guys for this boxing thing. You don't want to take away too much, because if you take away too much from the fighter of who they really are, you're going to have to push your whole line back. Now you have to go bald because you kept picking at it and not picking at it, but using the clippers and trying to get it perfect. And then now you done push your back and it's uneven. And now it's like it's like beyond repair. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's like when it comes to training. You have to enhance and like subtly add on to a fighter style. I feel like it might have come from a good place what Malik Scott was trying to do with Wilder, but I feel like a guy who started boxing late, a guy who made a lot of money, you have to be more subtle. Like you're trying to go in the complete different direction of what got Wilder here. And in doing that and making Wilder, or trying to make Wilder more of a boxer, it made him more timid, which in turn made him more susceptible to me. Does that make sense? Make sure y'all smash the like button. A timid Wilder who's not letting the right hand go is not the same level of threat. that he was in his prime. That's why it's important to like enhance without negatively subtracting too much from the fighter. That's like if you train in Paulie Malignaggi or Tim Bradley and you want to make them super aggressive and make them Mike Tyson style, Gervonta Davis style knockout artists, bro, you're going to get them cooked. You see what I'm saying? Bro, Tim Bradley tried it with Ruslan Provodnikov. You don't hit harder than him, cuh. You trying to fight like Rambo. You don't have power like that. Devin Haney. Literally the same thing with Devin Haney. Yo Pops told you to fight Ryan, who's slightly bigger than you and miss weight. And he told you to fight him the head up fade and all this because y'all gassed Devin Haney into getting away from the basics. Being a crispy boxer, if that, and see, and for Devin's side, I've watched Devin when he was younger spar. They kept adding weight to Devin Haney. Like, why he doing all this stuff in it? Like, bro, how many, back in the day, I never seen so many clips of Devin Haney powerlifting and lifting deadlifts and Romanian deadlifts and all that type of stuff. You dig? But somewhere along the lines, you changed, and that's what it became. And then bulking Devin up, like, bro, his body went from like muscular but very lean looking to like bulked out where he looked big. They then took that. You took Devin. That's not who he is, bro. But it's like you're trying to compete with Gervonta Davis because he's exciting, and you're trying to force Devin to have more power and make him exciting. You took him out of what he's done. That's kind of what I'm saying here with Wilder, but not with, they brought Wilder's weight back down, which is good, but making him a boxer is just, at 37, is just wasn't going to be a good thing. Because here's the thing, styles make fights. You got to look at the matchup. Wilder, no matter what, at age 37 and starting boxing late, likely is not going to be a better boxer when Zhang, I don't know exactly how old Zhang was when he started boxing, but he's Olympian, so he probably started boxing before Wilder. So outboxing him was never the ticket. These dudes be making fun of Deontay Wilder's girls have wives that look like Precious. Facts. Malik Scott is a yes man who tried to change what wasn't broken. AJ did something different. Dang, Kamal out here dumping. Take that stupid hat off. Block him. That must be a Haney act. Bro, who is that? DeBrat? Bro, y'all just sent DeBrat after me. Crazy. Straight from the 60604. It's the Brat and JD played out. Big baby. Sit back and listen as I catch up on Mike Pippen and freak this duet just like Ashford and Simpson, cause I'm so funkified. Bro, that gotta be the Brat. I did not know the Brat was a Haney act. They done sent the Brat after me. That was crazy. Coming straight from the 60644. It's the Brat and JD played out. Big baby. Sit back and listen as I catch up on Mike Pimpin' and freak this duet just like Ashford and Simpson, cause I'm so funkified. More than a woman like the Bee Gees. Y'all done sent the Brat. What do you like? A whole lot of foreplay right before you get it started. What do you like? Me on top, me whatever top. I like them brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, and Haitian with good conversation with. Bro. Y'all done sent the Brat tat tat tat. Pat out. Shout out to Queen Mox when they hate, donate. Bro, I'm the king of improv. These motherfuckers can't beat me when they hate donate. What do you like? Me on top. Me when I get into the party. What do you like? Me on... Do. Oh. Can you tell me, baby? Anyway, back to what we were saying. Wilder is... He didn't get this far trying to be a cute boxer. And see, to me, I always thought that was weird. When I seen him, like they had the little broomstick thing, and Wilder was like, bro, I thought that was kind of weird. Bro, when they had the little broomstick, the pool stick with the little thing on it, it looked like this. I don't even know what that's called. Bro, and Wilder was like, bro, when I seen that, I was like, oh, somebody said he had the plunger. All right, the plunger. Okay, when they had the mop top or whatever the fuck, and Wilder was like, bro, I was like, what? Bro, that plunger, the dude was like, and Wilder was like, Wilder was low key getting it too. He. And then hit the spin move. I was like, oh, what? Bro, with the spin move. I don't know. I think I seen Rolly with that. Bro, I seen Rolly. He was. Bro, I promise, bro. That's not necessarily practical for boxing. I seen Rolly and he had the same thing. And Rolly was bro. Bro, I swear. Y'all be thinking I lie. Bro, I don't even know if that really help you. Because the same few people I seen do with that little lollipop, they got knocked out in the fight. Rolly, he had that, and it looked tight though. Like for just to post on your page, bro. Yeah, like they had Wilder hitting the Genuine. My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then. My whole life has changed. Bro, why did they having the fighters dance the Genuine? Same. I used to be the main one calling. That's what my friends told me. Even though I might be on TV, I could just be me. I used to be the main one talking. That's what my friend. What's so different? Boom, doo, woo, woo. Bro, don't have the fighter dancing. I don't want to see that. Bro, everybody that danced before the fight get beat up. I seen Corey Spinks. Corey Spinks came out dancing. He was getting it, killing. Bro, black people stopped dancing before the fight. Hasn't served us well. Bro, I'm sick of black people dancing before the fight. Bro, any knuckle that danced before a boxing match got cooked. Corey Spinks, Josh Clottey. Bro, Josh Clottey was like, boom, doo, doo, doo. He was doing the chicken head like he chingy. Josh Clottey was getting it. It was some like real tribal African. He was bro, Apollo Creed. Living in America. Got the boo. And then Apollo's like, I'm tired of boo. Bro, he died. Apollo Creed got cooked. Bro, He came out with the American trunks just to die by the hands of a Russian. Bro, come on. Bro, he came out to James Brown and got cooked. Here on touchdown, living in America. Boo. Bro, all that dancing, that's like not practical. Ivan Drago didn't do some Russian breakdance and still caught a body. Kamal Oz, Floyd and George Foreman offered to train Wilder. Neither were choosing. He said neither were chosen. He talked about his business outside the ring, then boxing. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Kamal out here cooking. Living in America. Got the boo. Chad Van Scoor. Everybody give your claps up to all the contributors of this stream. Kamal, Chad Van Scoor. The man sent $400. He says, I am late, but Lego. Ego's Army and Ego. We here now. Get the clap up emojis. I got to put them on the screen. Kamal and Chad Van Scoor back to back. They like the Splash Brothers.
Why? I like it this way.
Hey, I know y'all want to hate. Y'all thought because YouTube don't send out my notifications to the lives that it was going to stop something. Stop us from cooking. Bro, they wish they was me. They wish they had a channel like mine. Stop playing. Shout out to everybody. Keep rocking with. Bet against us if you want. Bro, we made more money than we have viewers. That's crazy. We got, you could add the amount of viewers in here and add the likes up. We made more money than that. They can't stop us, bro. Bro, who else you know? Who you know fresher than Hov? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Hold on. Make it make sense. YouTube try to throttle and we made more money than the amount of people in here. Don't be a hater your whole life. Shout out to Edward Jones. My dude, Edward Jones, channel member up in here. You can't stop it. So, yeah, I just feel like the approach that Wilder has had for it, like, this is going to blow your mind, too. This is going to blow your mind, too. Wilder has one win in 5 years. Think about that. Hold on. Your boy Ego continues to separate himself from them other dudes. I'm the king of content creation in this space. You dig? Think about what I just told you. He's won one fight in the last 5 years. Because Tyson Fury, the second fight, he lost that by stoppage. Third fight, great fight, into the trilogy. Lost it by stoppage, took some time off, said he was coming back. He fought Robert Helenius, knocked him out in the first round. And then he had more inactivity. He came back and fought Joseph Parker. He lost almost all 12 rounds, if not all 12 rounds. And then he took a little bit more time. Then he fought Zhang, who's 70 pounds bigger, a southpaw, and higher ring IQ. This is the recipe for disaster, bro. This is literally a recipe for disaster. New style, stylistic dangers you're fighting. What I mean by that is this. The people you're fighting on paper should be able to give you good fights, if not, maybe can beat you. right? Even Robert Helenius, that's a sparring partner with power that's pretty equal in size. He bigger than you, and you knocked him out, true, but that's still, I always thought that was a dangerous fight coming off the Tyson Fury. So part of Wilder's problem to me is he's too tough for his own good. Like he's too savage. Sometimes you have to, like, it don't matter who you think you are, you got to give your body a break, give your mind a break. You can't always be up against the wall. Like, look at Canelo. He get all this praise. He fighting Avni Pilgrims and all that, eardrums in there. Canelo is not fighting all guys that should be able to beat him. And then Canelo's also more active. There was one time he fought like 4 times in a year. Wilder did the opposite. He was inactive. And then remember, everything I'm saying now, I've said before the fight, before the outcome. The other thing I didn't like is, I told you, I am not a fan of any fighter, no matter who you are, foreshadowing your retirement. Like, hey, if I lose on Saturday, I'm gonna retire. I feel like you should retire before the fight. I've always said that. I've never, ever been a fan of that. I've never been a fan of somebody saying pre-fight, overly talking about retirement. Like, hey, if I lose here, because then that means it's already swirling through your head, right? I don't think that's a good, I rely a lot on like animal instinct to make decisions. Like, I'm an animal. I don't even feel like a regular human and mammal. I feel like an animal. Like, I relate more to animals than I do to people. You see what I'm saying? And animals, like a lion doesn't have to tell himself he's hungry or starving. His natural instinct. He see a gazelle, he know he's starving, going after it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't like when fighters talk about retirement before the retirement. Like, I feel like just keep that to yourself and your family and your team, but don't get on wax and say that, because when you say that, to me, I look at, like, I study like Sun Tzu, Art of War, Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power, read these books. From a strategy perspective, it's just not good. It's not good to foreshadow your move. Like in chess, you would never tell somebody, oh, I plan to move right here before you make the move. Or like, it doesn't even have to be chess. Success, right? Success. If I told you all of my ideas before I can fully get them off the ground, guess what? Me being a trendsetter and being a person in this space that I know a lot of people copy. Look at my titles, look at my swag, my thumbnails. You see it being copied all through YouTube. So imagine if I told all my plans before I made them, and I told you guys them, then someone's gonna write that down and then try to execute it before me. That's how it happens. So same kind of thinking is like, I don't tell you the plan. I just drop the plan so you have no time to plan. You see what I'm saying? If you have a plan, don't tell, like, people like go on Twitter or Instagram, oh, I want to make these candles and blah, blah. And you telling people what your patent is. That's stupid. So I feel the same way when it comes to people talking about their retirement. Why would you tell someone that if you lose, you're going to retire? Even if that's true. I'm not saying a fighter shouldn't be thinking about retirement ever. I'm saying I wouldn't tell nobody that. Me personally. I'm not giving no, like, I've been a content creator longer than some of y'all have had accounts online making money, right? No matter what I'm going through in my personal life, none of y'all know about it, because I separate the two. When you heard Boxingego say, "Oh man, my money is tight. Oh man, I'm having relationship problems." When have I made a video like that? Y'all gotta practice stoicism. Ain't nobody on here be like, "Oh, Ego complained about this," or he got girlfriend problem. I'm a very private person. So I feel like retirement should be something that maybe you and your team discuss behind the scenes, but it should never be announced. Even if you think you're keeping it real or being honest, I would rather a fighter have a white lie about it than to announce multiple times like Wilder did in an interview that, hey, I'm a retire, maybe it's going to be considered. I don't know. I'm old school, so I would never do that. I feel like what you put energy into, you attract. You see what I'm saying? Like if you're boxing someone and you say, "I can't beat this guy," then how you gonna beat him? You don't even believe you can beat him. So I don't do that. I swear, I never looked at like a YouTube channel and be like, "I'm not nicer than them. I'm not more creative." Call me delusional, but I never did that. I don't even have jealousy is not even in my vocabulary. If I see someone doing well, okay, they doing well. If anything, it's an inspiration. Like, man, I got to keep working hard. It's doable. I can really achieve this if I keep a narrow focus. So yeah, I'm not big on telling people you're gonna retire and all that. I would never do that. Just do it. If you're gonna retire, but don't foreshadow it. So that was a mistake. Today at 8 p.m., I'm gonna tell you the video's coming out where I really do a deep dive into what mistakes Wilder made in the fight. So I can't really break down too much of the fight because it'll steal the thunder for the video that I'm going to be releasing at 8 p.m. today, Pacific Standard Time. So check for that on the channel. That's my thoughts. I don't think people should be dogging Wilder. He brought a lot of excitement. He overachieved, like Kamal said. He's an overachiever. The Zhang fight just wasn't a good fight, bro. And like, to be honest, I really feel like Wilder got set up. Do y'all think that? Because I that's what I feel like. I feel like the boy Wilder got set up. Do y'all agree? Yes or no? Y for yes, N for no. I think he got set up. But fair play, because this is why you have to have a solid, smart team that is looking for this stuff. In what way? Okay, I'm glad you asked. He got set up because he's too savage. So he don't care who he fights. He don't care, but he should have cared. That's why I say he got set up. Like, for example, he got set up in the Joseph Parker fight. Don't make me prove it. Hold on, I'm gonna prove it. Okay, I'll beat any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. I'll show you. It doesn't matter, and please don't say, "Oh, Ego, you're making excuses." What's done is done. He lost. It is what it is. So there's no excuse to make. He got cooked by Zhang. But this is why. If you want me to prove it, I need y'all to say "prove it" in the comment section. Type "prove it" if you want me to prove it. If you want me to prove the setup, type "prove it." I shall prove it. I'm the best in the business and it's not even close. I'm going to give you guys things to think about. So for starters, you had Riyadh season. They put out information that they wanted to do Wilder versus Anthony Joshua potentially, or Wilder versus Jared Big Baby Anderson. But in boxing, if you want to make the bigger fight, you got to strike while the iron is hot, because if a fighter takes too tough a fight, everything is all but lost. And you can't, like, basically no one wants to see AJ versus Wilder after he's off 2 back-to-back losses. So my thing is this, they put Wilder on the same card as Joshua, but not against each other. The better idea would have been to just put them straight away on the card together, or give both of them cupcakes. That's what you do if you want to, in my opinion, from a matchmaking perspective. You give somebody a cupcake where it's like, this guy's going to be a heavy favorite. Like, give Joshua someone he probably should beat to get the work in. Give Wilder someone who's a 20, 40 to 1 underdog that he should beat. Let him, you know what I mean, get that out, and then you make the Joshua fight. You don't give the person someone like Joseph Parker, former champion, someone like Zelle, if you want to make the Joshua fight, because that's just those guys on paper could be kryptonite to a Wilder style, and they proved to be. But then Joshua gets Otto Wallin. You could have did Joshua versus Parker too, and then gave Wilder Otto Wallin. In my honest opinion, if Wilder fought Otto Wallin, that would have been more of a matchup that kind of makes sense for Wilder than Joseph Parker and Zelle. Because in my opinion, I don't see no way that Otto Wallin would have did what Zelle did in that same way. Because Zelle 300 pounds. Otto Wallin 240, 250, power, cool. But you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I noticed. If you want to make Wilder Joshua, Wilder was matched way too difficult, and he was willing. It's his fault too, because he was willing to take it. But you don't give him someone like that. Give, like, for example, Dmitry Bivol. Everybody wants to see him fight Beterbiev. Beterbiev it got postponed, if you will. Beterbiev, his fight got postponed. That's a great fight for Undisputed. Bivol was still going to be on the card fighting. This is who they gave Bivol. This is who Bivol fought. Bro, so Bivol, everybody, just hear what I'm saying. Everybody wants to see Bivol versus Beterbiev for all the marbles. Big fight. When Beterbiev pulls out with an injury, he get to fight Locksmith. He get to fight Locksmith. Who that, like, bro, look at Cuz. So Bivol ain't had a stoppage in like 5 years, and he magically get one because he fighting Locksmith. Like, come on, bro. This is who Bivol fought yesterday. So, like, to me, why not give Wilder a Locksmith? You see what I'm saying? Like, why not give him somebody like, I'm trying to think of a heavyweight, like Travis Kaufman or something that he probably will beat. They matched Wilder, and he accepted. They matched him with a former champion, which we'll get to in a minute, Joseph Parker, and a big Chinese ninja that's 300 pounds in the southpaw. The matchmaking is, to me, if the goal is to make a Joshua fight, I think you have to be a little bit more reasonable, or it ain't gonna be no fight, which is where we're at right now. And likely nobody needs to see a Joshua Wilder fight right now. So that's one major mistake. Is like matching him too crazy with potential stylistic kryptonites. Major mistake. And Wilder's team just accepted this. Like, oh, he got the power, but Wilder should have been taking tuneups. He should have been taking tuneups, bro. Block martial arts fan. When they hate, donate. Bro, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the haters, but these dudes are idiots. The man said excuses. I'm not Devin Haney trying to overturn this into a victory for Wilder. A boxing conversation will still be had, even if it's in hindsight. These dudes talking about excuses. What happened happened. I'm not trying to reverse what happened. I'm telling you the mistakes were made. So if you're at a job and then you are on a forklift and you drop a pallet full of merchandise and then you get written up for it, and then they tell, oh, you swung out the pallet too fast, that's why it dropped. I mean, they're gonna tell you what you did wrong. Am I bugging? If you get written up at your job, it's their job to tell you, to assess the situation and let you know where you went wrong and why you got written up. These dudes are like, oh, excuses. So we can't have a conversation about boxing because everything's an excuse if you talk about it, according to them. Moving on. Wilder should, when they hate, donate. Cash App on the screen. When Wilder, especially if he wanted to practice things and practice almost like a brand new style, you need tune-ups for that. Imagine going into a do or die fight twice and you're trying to practice this new stuff you're learning. You know what I'm saying? With the little plunger thing. It's just, that's not how it works. Like, you don't get in there with Floyd Mayweather or Canelo or even anyone remotely good and try to work on stuff that you're not familiar with. It's just, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. So that's one mistake. Wilder should have been taking more tune-ups. Mistake number 2 is Wilder is too inactive. A guy who possesses what Wilder possesses, you should have did the tune-ups and kept him active with like tune-up style fights and then crescendo to the bigger fight. Wilder kept getting into like do or die situations with Parker and do or die situation with Zhang, and then now he kind of out the race for another big fight from what people are saying. Meanwhile, this will prove what I'm saying is right. Y'all told me to prove it. Joseph Parker, right? So he got knocked out bad. I'm gonna prove it. Just like Wilder. Watch. Hold on, listen. Y'all wanted me to prove it. Now here's that time. Do y'all still want me to prove it? If so, type prove it. If y'all still want me to prove it, I'm gonna destroy y'all. I'm the king of boxing talk. I'm gonna destroy y'all. I know what I'm saying is true. If y'all want me to prove it, type prove it. But wait, there's more. This is what I'm talking about. All right. Joseph Parker is a former champion. Deontay Wilder is a former champion. Parker got knocked out bad by Joe Joyce. Let's look at his schedule after getting knocked out bad by Joe Joyce. Right? So, in 2022, in Manchester Arena, he was KO'd in the 11th round in a war. I watched the fight. So Parker, former champion, just like Wilder. Then he fought Jack Macy the next year. This guy weighs 213 pounds. So a guy he weighed 245 pounds. Look at it. Hey, Block Mohammed. Block Mohammed. Block Mohammed. We don't need you here. I'm not going to continue until Muhammad is out of here. Let me know when he's removed. I will not continue to stream until Mohammed Omir is out of here. Block Godzilla. I am not going to continue till Godzilla is... Bro, I haven't even made the point and these bums is acting out. Block Godzilla too. We will not continue to stream until Godzilla is done for. Okay. Anybody who has questions, you better hold it because you about to get clipped up most likely. All right. So Joe Joyce weighed 271. He got knocked out. The next year, his next fight, he fought a 20-1 guy who is 213 pounds, right? Then, 4 months later, he fought this guy who weighed 214 pounds. Notice Parker is weighing about 240 each time out, right? Then Parker fought this guy who weighed more than him, Simon Keane, who's 23-1. So that's 3 fights already for Parker in 2023 after the Joe Joyce knockout. Guess what else? This fight was in Saudi Arabia for Joseph Parker, this Simon Keane. So again, after the Joe Joyce knockout, let me see if I can make this slightly bigger. Okay, so Joe Joyce knocked him out in 2022. Then he goes on to fight Jack Macy, 1, Fayaga, blah, 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 2, and then Simon Keane in Saudi Arabia. So he had 3 fights in a year. And then the 4th fight that year in the final month was Deontay Wilder, and he outweighed Wilder. He was 245. Wilder was 213, right? So he had back-to-back fights in Saudi Arabia. So he knew Joseph Parker understood like the acclimation, and he got one in Saudi Arabia to see how that would feel, acclimate, see what the climate is and the air. Wilder shows up in December to fight Parker the week of the fight or shortly before. He's 213 to Joseph Parker's 245, and then he ends up losing. So let's piece this together. After suffering a dramatic knockout to Joe Joyce, Parker fought 4 times in 2023, and he fought tune-up after tune-up after tune-up, 3 of them, and then the 4th fight was Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. So his tune-up back from Joe Joyce, I just showed you, were back-to-back small heavyweights. Guys that are weighing 213, 214 that he would outweigh. That's what you're supposed to do off of a bad knockout loss. You shouldn't go jump back into former champions in like tough stylistic fights. So fair play to Joseph Parker and his team. They looked out for him. So by his 4th fight in 2023, he had fought 3 times, including 1 fight in Saudi Arabia. So when he fought his 4th fight that year against Deontay Wilder in Saudi Arabia, he was far more active. Now I'm going to show you Deontay Wilder and how his team played it in terms of inactivity. Y'all can't beat me, bro. Okay, so 2021, he gets knocked out by Fury. The bad knockout. KO'd in the 11th round. Takes him a year off, so he's been out the ring a year. Wilder fights his sparring partner, a 6'6" guy who ruined Adam Kaunaki. This was a dangerous fight. Wilder weighed 214 and a half. This guy weighed 253 and a quarter. Notice how I said when Joseph Parker got knocked out by Joe Joyce, he came back fighting back-to-back small heavyweights that weighed 213, 214. Wilder is never fighting small heavyweights that weigh less than him or the same amount as him. So to move Wilder like this was weird. Hey, block this real estate agent, Mark Ellis. You better sell some houses. You out of here. We cannot continue to stream until Mark Ellis is out of here. Let me know when he's gone. Bro, you must not be selling that many houses. You got all this time to troll. Bro, you suck. Hey, if you need to buy a house, do not go see Mark Ellis. Please don't. Listen, if you live in SoCal, do not go to Mark Ellis. The man, he clearly is not working. This is not someone you can trust, people. You are not going to close escrow messing with Mark Ellis. Bro, I don't even know why you would put your business in there and be a troll. That's just stupid. But listen, all my people in California, say F Mark Ellis. Say F Mark Ellis. If you need a house, do not go see this man. Do not go see this man. He cannot be trusted. He trolling the boxing channel instead of doing his job. Do not go to this man. Now, let's get back to it. So after two bad Tyson Fury fights where he was knocked out, he fights Robert Helenius, a guy who's bigger than him, just about his height, strong, and knows him from sparring. That was a dangerous fight. Wilder comes through that fight with a knockout. Cool. That was in October of 2022. Then he don't fight for over a year, and his first fight back is Joseph Parker. Do you see the difference? So you lost to Tyson Fury twice. You have all this inactivity from Fury 3 to Helenius. You have at least a year off. Then you have one round with Robert Helenius. You have one round. So that's not no rounds to see how you could take a punch, to see anything. And then you come back to a former champion straight away. That don't make sense. Meanwhile, like I said with Parker, Wilder was his fourth fight for that year, including a fight in Saudi Arabia. And he weighed more than Wilder. And he's crafty. He's a good fighter. So this didn't make sense to me to go from one round. So go from two bad Fury losses to fighting someone for one round where you don't know anything about yourself, then getting to Saudi Arabia late, in my opinion, to fight Parker, and then coming off that loss, you're fighting Zelle, a 300-pound Chinese guy who's technically better and weighing 282 3/4. I mean, this is a recipe for disaster. Like I said, how come Joseph Parker, he did fight Zelle? He didn't fight Joe Joyce and then Zelle right after, which for him is smart. He spaced it out, got some confidence from 3 fights, and then the 4th fight beating Wilder. Then he fought Zelle. That's why you don't want to burn out your talent. That's the message that I have for you guys. You don't want to burn out your talent and then just keep putting them in back-to-back. Like, I guarantee you this. Zelle hurt Joseph Parker very bad when they fought, even though Parker came back to win. If you put him in with Joe Joyce with lowered confidence and then put him with Zelle, he might have got stopped. I tell you, timing is everything in boxing. So that's why I said Wilder, he didn't even understand he was getting set up for the okie doke. How come everybody else get tune-up fights, but Wilder don't? Canelo get to fight average eardrum. Bivol get to fight the locksmith dude yesterday. Joseph Parker got small heavyweights that he got to fight after the Joe Joyce loss. But Wilder keep taking guys who were outweighing him by 30, 40, 50 plus pounds with like really strong competition, guys who were bigger than him, and he ain't even, and you got a new style. Like Joseph Parker didn't have a new style. Zelle ain't got no new style. You got this new style. This is just a recipe. It's literally a recipe for disaster, bro. You're trying to practice things is making you a different fighter. You're not pulling the trigger on the right. You're not even, at best, what I'm saying is this. Wilder should have, at the very bare bones minimum, if you were hell-bent on fighting these same guys, you should have did at least a tune-up or so. Like, and I'm talking about someone lighter than Robert Helenius. That's how you do it. No, I'm telling you. And see, that's why I said that started this thing. F the fans. F the fans. Because at the end of the day, look how they treat you. This is why you got to make the right decisions the first time. Because as soon as Wilder lost by knockout, because he didn't get as much when he lost to Parker, because he didn't get knocked out. When he got knocked out by Zhang, all the wolves come out. They dogpile you. That's why I'm saying, that's why when you start thinking about it, you're like, damn, he should have did a tune-up. You dig? A tune-up made a whole lot of sense, but his team didn't do one. He should have been on some, like, that's why I'll forever respect Andre Ward. Andre Ward is a very smart individual in the ring and outside the ring. HBO tried to cook Andre Ward. Same thing. He's biracial, but he's a black fighter. They try to put him in with Kovalev straight away. He said, I'll fight Kovalev, but I'm moving up to a new division. Give me two fights, and then the third fight, and I'll sign up for a rematch with Kovalev. These fighters trying to be Rambo and make the bad decisions. This is what it cost you. Shout out to For Mama Linda. Amazing. Terrence Crawford. He played it smart. He would have been out the ring since the Sean Porter fight, going straight into the Errol Spence fight, but he stalled out negotiations, then took a tune-up against a guy we know he was going to beat, David Avocado, while Errol sat on the shelf, and then by the time they fought, then Errol gets cooked. Bro, I'm telling you, these fighters do not understand the business. They think, oh, I'm a fighter, I'm confident, I'll beat anyone's ass. There's more to it than this. There's a strategy to this. That's why it's funny because people are like, oh, Floyd's a coward and make fun of Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that. Or, oh, Gervonta had a rehydration clause on Ryan. But if you let the game play you, then guess what? It's going to play you. Like Devin Haney. Devin Haney's team had no rematch clause. Devin Haney's team, they let Ryan weigh whatever he wanted on Saturday. So then when you play the game bad and the results are bad, then that's why you got to get a team. Sometimes it's like your team, if a fighter's getting whooped in a fight, a team got to be there to protect the fighter from themselves. That's why you need a smart team, because these fighters don't have a stop button. It's either on or off. You know what I mean? So the fighter, Wilder or whoever, if you're a person like Wilder, he ain't scary. He want to fight everybody, and he want to prove his toughness and stuff. That's why you need a team to be like, hey, we know you a beast. We know you're a monster. We know you got that right hand. We know you got Alabama power, but let's get some tune-ups in there in the mix so I can show you what we've been working on, blah, blah, blah. Adjust to you taking a punch. You shouldn't adjust to taking a punch by fighting Parker. You shouldn't adjust when you had inactivity. You shouldn't have more inactivity and then adjust to coming off a loss and inactivity by trying to take Zhang's punch. It doesn't make sense. You're basically ruining your fighter. That's like putting Broner in. He lost to Maidana, and then you put him in with Mikey Garcia, and then you put him in with Pacquiao. That's just that's what I'm saying. It's too much. That's why you need a team, bro. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Props. You consistently said that Wilder was being set up versus Parker, and especially Zhang. Kamal, I try to tell him. Other YouTubers excuse his inactivity, lying and saying Wilder don't need boxing. Wilder chose an unproven trainer. Bro, I peeped the setup. They set this boy up, and Wilder, being a savage and having heart, went with it. Do not future fighters, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a stupid YouTuber. You will see. Errol Spence played it wrong with Crawford, got cooked. There's a pattern here. Errol Spence, inactivity, no easy tune-up in between. You went from Ugas to Crawford with inactivity in between. Crawford cooks you. Wilder went from a Fury loss to a sparring partner that was tough. Robert Helenius, 1 round, more inactivity, a former champion with no tune-ups. You lost all 12 rounds. Then you had more inactivity. Then you fought a 300-pound Chinese cuz, and he got power, and he's a southpaw. His style's all wrong for you. At least do some tune-ups in there, and then get to the. So it's almost like cashing out. Like, you just want the big money opportunities. Now there's not going to be as many. That's why I don't care about short money, bro. If I could do something the right way, but I'll make more money because I'll extend myself, then that's how I'm going to do it. I don't want no shortcut. Like, imagine I'm a YouTuber, so if I buy subscriptions or something stupid, then I'll grow to 1 million faster. But then when YouTube get a hold of it, then they terminate my channel for breach of terms of service. Then it wasn't worth it. I was making good money and lying with fake 1 million subs. And then what? Then my YouTube channel get cooked. That's why I don't believe in it. I'm always gonna say the same thing, bro. I don't believe in it. Don't play the game. Don't let the game play you. And these people in suits that are pulling the string, they're not taking the punches. When a fighter get knocked the fuck out, they don't get knocked out. People are like, ooh, that was a good knockout. Thank you, promoter. That was a good fight. You guys letting these promoters, put you in situations that's like, it's not good for your health. It's the ultimate finesse. And I said the same thing. Notice how consistent I am. I said the same thing with Devin Haney. The part with Haney where it's his fault too is because his team kept going along with it. No rematch clause and stuff. So it's your fault. This is Wilder's fault too, because he allowed the money or the pursuit of greatness or whatever we're going to label it as to be what decided his next thing. He never gave himself a break. Bro, I'm just a YouTuber. I'm not getting punched in the face for a living. But I will say this. I've done back-to-back fight weeks and gotten sick in the past when I was covering the fights live, because I'm traveling, doing all this, and it's like these epic fight weeks. And then you mess around, get sick because you run your body down. That's boxing for you. If you take tough fight after tough fight after tough fight, no tune-ups, you get a new coach, but then you don't even get to practice things. Like, it's just too dangerous, bro. That's why you gotta pick and choose the right fight for. It's not about being scared, but you gotta pick and choose for the safety and health. Because when it doesn't play out like it didn't play out last night for Wilder, the fans don't care. They making fun of Wilder and stuff and posting memes and like, haha, I knew you were overrated. So that's why I said in the beginning, we're gonna close with this. The fans. F the fans, because when you get cooked and you didn't play the game right, like Errol Spence, and people disrespecting. People saying that Ryan Garcia beat Errol Spence at 54. That's how these fans are. That's why you can't worry, bro. If you're a fighter, do not worry about the fans. The fans gonna have you cooked. They're gonna have you cooked, and then when you cook, they're gonna amplify how you got cooked. So you better make these new fighters. I'm telling you, you better smarten up, get a smart team. Stop thinking you the biggest and baddest, because there's other people who are really kind of conspiring against you in different ways. Like, I don't even want to go all the way in, but like, I don't like for these upcoming fights. Have there been drug testing? You see what I'm saying? There's a lot we don't even know about this. Like, how many times Zhang and Wilder get tested? I don't know, but I know the outcome. Bro, tell me how many times Wilder and Zelle, and whoever else was on the card, Dimitri Bivol and all these other dudes, how many times did any of them get drug tested? I don't know. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to play the game smart. Because at the end of the day, we only know what happened and what we seen. And what we seen was Wilder, get cooked by Zelle Zhang. That's why I tell y'all got to get a smart team and move accordingly. But anyway, I'm out. I got some errands to bust. Deuces.